3, 2, 1, action. It's like a, what do you call it? A cane. So that was for UK Villains 1, but we have somebody else, right?
Yes.
I said UK Villains, sorry.
Don't
really give that look.
I'm really bad at this, Dayna. I wasn't lying when I said that.
Blooper reel.
Hey guys, welcome to the Suspish Squad Chit Chat episode 24. Hey, lovely. How are you, Charlene?
I am fantastic, Princess Cat.
Oh, did you notice? Did you notice my princess look? Had to be all prim and proper. I didn't get a chance to do the picture. It's just been a crazy week. I didn't get a chance to participate in the first challenge, but we've had some amazing submissions for it.
It's been really good fun. Yep.
It's the moment you've been waiting for. We have just dropped our 10 magnet faux mink range. Look. They are the softest, most beautiful products I've ever seen, okay? So this one, it comes in a set of 2, and this one, they are called I Am Worthy. Look how beautiful they are. They are so fluffy and so light. Show you how easy it is to apply these next. Look at that. I'm so excited about you getting your hands on these. Look at them. Just look. So these are a new range. They are 10 magnet faux mink. That's what we've been waiting for, guys. Go and get yourself some. Oh my goodness, this was like the hardest decision we had to make. The UK takeover, the Princess Challenge has been so amazing to watch. There are so many good, incredible looks. It was so tough. But I do want to just say we have come to one decision, and as tough as it was, Dayna Ollivant, you are the lucky winner. I cannot wait to see the pictures that you have with these beauties. A massive well done to you and your Diana look. Absolutely incredible.
You guys had a blast talking to Sam last week.
Oh, so much fun. I love Sam. I love her energy. She's just amazing. And she's so interested in history. Look, the stories, we could have spoke all night. It was so much fun.
Yes,
but
okay.
The rashes, oh, I want them so bad. Like,
yes.
Gorgeous.
And it's the way she took them off and put them back on. Now, if I were to take these off, I would not put them back on as easy as she did. Like, there's no way. Like, these are staying on.
Yeah. I still have to master them. I will master eyelashes.
Yeah.
No, Sam, Catcher was so good. Absolutely buzzing. Obviously, the history that we've got in the UK, so there is so many different crime things to choose from.
Well, and like she said, her top one was Jack the Ripper, which, of course, I think a lot of people, would think the biggest serial killer or the biggest crime that had ever happened. And we've had some that branch off, from Jack the Ripper. There was the one that we think, like Natalie said, might have fled to the US and started doing, was this the Ripper? I saw the Netflix on the Yorkshire Ripper. That was in the 70s, 70s, 80s, something like that. Yeah, just fantastic, phenomenal. And so much history there.
There is. There really is. Because even Sam's haunted place was like 900 years old or something.
Yes. Goblet. Oh my gosh. Keep that goblet filled.
Yes.
Keep the spirits happy.
They don't like watching things on telly and things spooky, but I think if I was to be in a place like that and it was night, the fear It'd be so fun.
Okay, so let me tell you really quick. I did a ghost investigation once, a couple years, about 2 years ago. So we went to Moon River Brewing Company, which is a bar, restaurant, a brewery. They have it right there in there, and it's in Savannah. Savannah is one of the oldest cities in the U.S., Savannah, Georgia. And we went there, and it wasn't like a tour. You know how sometimes you have like the go on a ghost tour. It was an actual being a part of an investigation, which they had all the different equipment. They had the EVPs and the, you know, the frequencies of this and that and everything. And I got to do a couple things. It was so much fun. And my husband says he, you know, one time he went into the bathroom and he was by himself and he felt there might have been a tug on his pants. So immediately he walked out, and then me and another girl went in there with her because we kind of tagged along with some people who do it regularly, right? So they could explain some things. And she said, oftentimes people find themselves having their most involvement or most interactions in the bathroom. And I don't know why. We might have seen what they call a full body apparition, FBA. Was like a shadow. I didn't see it, but there was probably 5 or 6 people that we were with at the time where you saw like a shadow. And then once, because it was caught on camera, like you could kind of go back and see. It's very hard to make out, but in the moment, I think we see what we want to believe. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of times, and I'm not saying spirits don't exist. I'm not saying that there's no hauntings or anything, but it's very exciting. If you ever get a chance to do something like that.
I think when you watch the things in the programmes, Ghost Adventures, and for once I seen a wee girl, it was a wee apparition of her hand, and I was like, yeah, but that looked real. Yeah. But now sometimes it's little orbs or
of course, yes,
hairs moving. So I think I would be a nightmare in the fact of if something moved, I would just be screaming like a banshee. I don't think I could control.
Okay, so some of the same people that were on this one, I got a link to it, and they did. It was a vape shop, you know, the smoking vape shop. It was in this little shopping plaza, so it wasn't like it was anything, you know, anything special or out of the ordinary. But in this vape shop, he had the little cameras, the Nest cameras around. Nothing was around it, and there was a Bible that was sitting there, and it got pushed off the table in the middle of the night. And then there was another recording where like the lady's at the office, and she's sitting there like this, and then all of a sudden you see her chair move, like somebody pulled it back, and you see her kind of go like this. And that stuff was not like made up. There's something serious there. It's giving me chills now.
Goosebumps. I'm thinking, oh my God, it's starting to get dark.
I just saw your butterflies.
Do you know what? They're modern to do makeup, so I thought I'm going to put my butterflies in. So I attempted little ones, but I look up at 6, but I had so much fun. But
I love those. Yes. F-off repellent. I need a big one of that you just carry around. You know how sometimes when cats get into stuff and you just spray them to get them to like go away? That's what I need. Cat F-off repellent, right?
Oh,
spray people.
That's a good idea. Right, I love that. Yeah. Well, definitely. Obviously, I would wear them outside. I think I quite like them. They're cool. I wouldn't bother. And I've got a wee necklace from the store.
Yes, lovely.
Yeah.
Yep. And I've got my pin. I just got my pin in. It says True Crime Addict. It's hard to see because of the lights, but it's True Crime Addict. So this is part of the cat collection, the Crime Cats and Cosmetic collection. So it's so exciting starting to get some of those things in. If you haven't checked out the merch store, I'm going to put it up right here. So go to it. Check out what we have. Yeah, right here at the top. Check out what we have at the store. Charlene's got a collection. I've got a collection. Natalie, all of our team members have a collection. We've got a babies collection. We've got the Queen collection. Just amazing, amazing stuff. And a reminder, all proceeds, nobody makes a profit off of this. All proceeds go into the prizes for our challenges. What are those challenges, Charlene? You want to talk about that?
Yeah. Well, we've got the Bailey challenge that we do every month, don't we? So you've got your 4 weeks and you've got the full month to do it. So all you have to do is take your picture, pop it on the group, do the hashtag, which is usually always Suspish Daily Challenge. But what we're doing now is we're popping the number of the month for the year at the end. So obviously we're to keep it right. And that's it. So the Bailey Challenge one's always picked at random. So it doesn't matter on your skill level. That's what I love, Kat. It's for fun. And the prizes are fun.
It is. And it's so much fun to do. I mean, and you can see too, a lot of times people forget that it's coming up. And so kind of towards the end of the month, you'll see a lot of them popping and going, oh, I only need to do 1 or 2 more. I forgot in the beginning of the month. And I couldn't get in my 4 from last month, but I know who did. Charlene! Charlene is our winner. So fabulous job, Charlene.
We've also got another winner.
We do, yes.
The Bailey Challenge. What we said was the first person that done all 4 looks would get a little prize. And I think we've got a winner. Who's the winner?
We do. So for September, the first member that posted all 4 looks was Miss Dayna Ollivant. Oh my gosh, her makeup is just gorgeous. So congratulations, Dayna, on being the first to submit for the month.
In September, and she's completed it, smashed it.
All 4, knocked them out, just all 4. But you can still participate. So this is something that our mod lead, Lorraine Campbell, is doing for the first person to put all of the Bailey challenge, that those 4 looks in one. That's coming from Lorraine. We still have the whole month-long challenge. So you do have all month long to get those 4 looks in.
Have to complete all 4. All 4 are done.
Yes.
Tick, so we can add the person's name to the wheel to pick randomly.
Yeah,
it's just easier.
It is. And I love how Lorraine does it too. She just puts the names in the little wheel of those who participated and entered all 4 to be qualified. And whoosh, she gives it a spin. And we can't wait to see who's our September winner.
We've also got another winner. So you won the Villains one.
I did, and you know, I just got my my prize from the Villains one, and I wanted to show you, like, these are real prizes, okay, people? So I'm gonna try and show you because the bag is gorgeous. It has this little sheen thing on it, but look at these brushes.
Love them.
And they're like, they're just so cool, and you just can never have enough brushes. So I'm so excited to use these. That was for the Disney Villains one.
And then we've got the winner for the Disney Villains 2, which is our very own Dale Amber.
She's downright.
Yay! And I went back and looked at her Ursula.
Amazing.
Was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Commented though, and she knows I'm dying to see her do the Royal Princess.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, poor Delk's at home, unwell, but I would like to see her do Princess Royal Delk version.
Oh yeah.
I'm imagining like a black veil, the rastic.
Oh yes.
Because you could do whatever you want, just add the hashtag.
Yeah, she would blow that away. That would be phenomenal.
So the winners, obviously, will be watching this chit chat, and then they'll have to claim their prize. So they'll have to message Natalie, to claim their prize. So hopefully they're watching.
Yes, you have to watch to know if you win, and if you win, you have to get with Natalie. Send her a message and say, "Hi, I was out watching the chit chat and I won, and I would like to claim my prize." And you could get these beautiful brushes just like this.
Yay!
Yeah.
Well, what the winners. That's amazing. That's so many people.
So exciting. And we've had so much participation. You know, our participation's picking up. So the best way to get people to know about our challenges and the store and everything is to just share it. So please, if you have somebody that you know would be interested in our group, interested in our merch, anything like that, share.
It's a really supportive group. I think the amount of members that we've got and how nice and lovely everybody is, obviously, you know, we'll work hard to keep it that way.
Yes.
But it's the same kind of thing. Things do happen on occasion. It's going to happen. It's internet. But what you can also do is any comment, any post, if you type in the word admin, it comes straight to us, doesn't it? So the team, there's always someone on the page.
Yes.
Always. It means we can get into something, sort out whatever needs sorted, because there's an option that Facebook have that says report to admin. That's not for us, that's Facebook, doesn't it? And it doesn't go in our benefit.
Right. It kind of hurts us as a team overall. So if you let one of us know, then we'll jump on it. I mean, some of us, there's somebody always on the page. I mean, you're in Scotland, you know, I'm on the East Coast. We have people on the West Coast, you know. Right. So somebody on the page.
Yes, definitely. And private message, you don't even have to, you can understand. Yeah. Some people might want to post publicly. Just send a private message. It's not a problem at all.
Yep. And this is reporting nasty comments, or maybe if things are starting a thread that things are starting to get out of control, or if it's something that's not murder, mystery, makeup, Bailey related, right? We love the environment in this group. You know, we do our best to encourage that it stays a very positive environment, that people have a safe place to go. And we love that people want to post their personal things on there, but don't get offended if it is removed, because we try to keep it very narrow in the topic of being murder, mystery, makeup, and Bailey related, right? So it's just to make sure that things don't get out of control, because we love Bailey. That's kind of what brought us all here. We love true crime. We're true crime addicts, and you know.
Something as well, Kat, Facebook sometimes gives us posts to look at. He'll pick up a word and it's a random, there's nothing wrong with the post.
Right.
But you're trying to post something and it's not in the group. It's just Facebook, it's just waiting for us to allow it. It's silly, but obviously don't take anything personal. If you've got any questions, message a member of the team and just say, look, I've posted such and such. I can't find it.
Yeah.
And we'll explain to you. Because most of the time it's nothing to worry about anyway. Right. Don't take it personal.
Right, absolutely. Yay, we're here for week 2 of the UK Takeover, and I'm so excited that Dayna, you're with us. Thank you for joining us today. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, hello, I am Dayna. I am 27 years old and my birthday is this month on the 22nd, and I'm still going to be 27 because I ain't counting COVID as a year.
There you go.
Not happened. I'm still 27. I have a lovely dog, a sales manager for a CBD company. We sell like everything CBD. We have bath bombs, we have chocolates coming, skincare, there's like a bunch of stuff. I enjoy watching sort of serial killer documentaries. That's my sort of bedtime story. Like as a bunch of us do love that sort of stuff. I love animals. I'm a massive advocate for animal rights and things. I love anything to do with animals. I'm a horse rider. I enjoy show jumping, and I love to travel. So yeah.
Well, we're so happy to have you here. And how did you find us? How did you find the Suspish Squad? And what do you think?
So probably like a lot of people, I actually found Bailey Sarian's videos on, I think it was on Facebook. gosh, a while back.
Yeah.
And I was just sort of scrolling through and I was like, ooh, she's like really pretty and she's doing a makeup thing. And then obviously with the whole, like, I'm going to speak murders, I was like, I'm loving this. And it was the Murder, Mystery and Makeup Mondays. I was like, I love this person. So I sort of followed her a little bit. And then obviously I was looking just one day on Facebook and then the whole Suspish Squad thing jumped out at me. And I was like, I have to be part of this group. So obviously I joined. And I love it. I love how uplifting people are. People, like, you stick a picture on and everyone's like, you're gorgeous, you're this, you're this, you're this. And there's just so much positivity in it. And it's just awesome. I love being in it.
Well, we love having you in it. And you've had some amazing looks, but your pictures and some of your posts, your makeup and your looks have been fabulous. And we love having you on the page.
Thank you.
So tell me more about your products then. What is it that you've actually popped in part of the prize for the
okay, so two items, yes. I will show you the boxes first. I will show you the items, but I'll show you the boxes. So these are the Polish and the Nourish. So these are two of my favorites. I do use these every single day. So I'll show you the Polish first. Could you use the Polish first? So the Polish is a body scrub. It's also a facial scrub, and it's not sort of like a hard pumice. It's a really soft. I'm going to show you. Hang on. My finger's going to be. So can you see? It's like a super soft. You can't really see the grain. See if I can get it on my hand.
So do you wipe it off or do you rinse it off?
So you rinse it off. You'd use this sort of in the shower, in the bath, just stood next to the sink if you want. But it's like a really soft, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not a really heavy sort of, you know, there's sometimes you have somewhere it's really painful to get off and you're sort of thinking, oh,
I'm taking off the bad stuff and the good stuff. I don't want to take off the good stuff.
You want it to take away the dead skin cells, which is what it does. And it sort of leaves you with this soft feeling skin. It leaves you with like a bit of a puffiness to it, which is really nice. And then you follow it with the oil. All of these are completely vegan. They're all in fully recyclable glass. So you can't really hear it, but it's glass. So they're all in glass pots, fully recyclable. Absolutely love it. All animal friendly, all that sort of stuff, which is nice. And then the Nourish, which is my mum's favorite item actually that we have, is this. So it's in a tube. So you just squeeze the top, and then so this is like an oil.
Yeah.
But it's not the kind of oil that makes your face really greasy. Oh, wow. That's really horrible. Wow. All you do is pop it on like that. So it actually soaks into your skin. So it doesn't just sit and leave your face really greasy and horrible. It actually does soak in. But with this and the Polish actually, so all of the CBD range have 500 milligrams of CBD in it. And CBD helps with everything from sort of stretch marks, which is good for me, any scars that you have, anything, you know, that you don't like about, blemishes, things like that, spots, if you have anything. So I have a chickenpox scar from being a kid, and I use it on that, and it is going down a little bit. It's not going to disappear, but it's taking the sort of redness around it and things. These also have in there grapeseed oil for conditioning. It has rosehip oil for regeneration, evening primrose for moisturizing. It has sweet orange oil, which is actually an anti-aging product as well. So, you know, you get your feet and things here. Helps get rid of things like that. So it's just got a bunch of stuff in it. And I'm going to pick this one up. I'm giving sort of these two together, which what we call the facial pack. If you just do it on your face, it's going to last you about 2 months. If you do it all over your body, it's going to last you about a month. But I'm giving away
some challenge. That's absolutely amazing. That's basically everything you need just in 2 products, isn't it? Fantastic. Yeah. So that's going to be our new makeup challenge then. So this week is going to be UK Takeover 2. So we're going to do a flag look. I've started to post the videos. So it's up to anybody what they want to do, what your interpretation is, colours. I think me and Dana both went on flags. Oh no, it's a bit boring. The colours are a bit wacky, but it's up to you how much fun you have. So just make sure that the members pop in the new hashtag and you can get Dana's prize.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
And they are really good. Yeah, they are such a great little product as well.
I mean, who out there wouldn't love to have own at-home facial,
Amazing.
right?
Yep.
Obviously over there, you guys, there's so much history. And I've lived there for a few years, and I just absolutely love the countryside and loved, just being there. So Dayna, you have a kind of one of your famous from your hometown. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. He's actually, he was from somewhere just a little bit further away from me, but he was still sort of within, driving distance.
Sure, yeah.
So, yeah, he people probably know him as the Yorkshire Ripper. He was a very bad man. He was between the years of 1975 and 1980, and he actually murdered 13 women. He attempted to murder 7 more. And there was 2 that they were kind of like suspiciously like, was it him? Was it not him? We don't know, kind of thing. Right. One of the scariest things about this guy is that he was married. He worked a normal job. He had friends. And no one knew it was him. It was really scary. And my mum was actually around at the time, and they were terrified to go outside, like even walk, because they thought that this guy was just going to rock up and murder them. And basically, so he actually murdered over a distance because he did a bit of truck driving as well. So whenever someone kind of got murdered a bit further away and they thought, oh, it's not him, and then they tied it all together.
Yes.
I think the scariest thing for me was he was actually questioned by police.
Oh, I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah, not a lot of people know it. He was questioned by police, but I don't know why this guy did it, but during the sort of like terror reign of the Yorkshire Ripper, some guy sent, like the little voice recorder tapes. I mean, I'm going back to sort of 70s. So it was like
the little mini. Yeah.
So he'd sent a voice recording of himself saying, oh yeah, I'm the Yorkshire Ripper, all this sort of stuff. But he was from Merseyside, which is Liverpool. Okay. So they have a Scout accent. It's a Liverpudlian accent. It's a totally different accent to mine.
Yeah.
He sounded like me. So yay, we have that in common.
Yay. All right.
So the police, I don't know why the police did this, but they were just, as soon as they heard it, were like, oh, that's the guy then.
Yeah.
And
job done.
It was just some guy that was like, oh, I know what's going to be funny. I'm going to send a recording of myself.
Oh, yeah.
So the police actually questioned the guy, and he was talking, and they were like, oh no, it couldn't be this guy, because the guy who sent the video thingy in had a Scouse accent, had a Liverpudlian accent.
Mm-hmm.
And the policeman who actually interviewed Peter Sutcliffe was like, I have my suspicions, this guy is really like dodgy, he's really weird, there's something about him.
Yeah.
So he actually went to his superior at the time and said, can we bring him back in and just do it again, like cross-referencing, where was you actually on this day, because you weren't at work, and all this sort of stuff. Yeah. And the head boss man, police, whatever you want to call him, the chief, said, no, he doesn't have a Liverpudlian accent, it is not him.
Oh, wow.
Police got instinct in that guy's sense. There was something not right, and they dismissed it. Typical.
Yep. And then he went on to murder, I think, about 5 more women. And if they'd have took him in at that time, they'd have still been alive. And that, I've just gone shivery now, and I'm like, why would you not just do it? Why would you not just try?
Yes.
The chief at the time was like adamant, and he was like, no, Liverpudlian accent, it's on the thing.
Yeah. And
it's just like, why would you do it? So that was the Yorkshire Ripper. Yeah.
I remember seeing on the Netflix little documentary that they did that. So the son of the mother that was killed, like one of the first victims, was actually interviewed, and about how he got taken away, and they insisted that she was a prostitute, a sex worker, and that a lot of the victims that he attacked was. Now, is that the case, or what do you think?
There were a few that were sex workers, but I think it's just because they were easy to get in the car at the time.
Yeah.
There was a young girl who was hit in the back of the head with it was a ball peen hammer. So like the hammer with the little ball at the front and then like a spiky bit. She was hit with that, but she got away. And she was like, I'm adamant that this guy came for me, but she was sort of 16 at the time.
Okay.
So she was like, I don't do sex work.
Yeah.
I was just home. And then it sort of went, okay, so it's not sex workers, he's just going after women.
Really dangerous. We can't predict them.
Yeah. So obviously people, at first women were like, it's okay, he's only going for sex workers. And then when that happened, they were like, actually, no, he's going for just women. Just
women, and maybe vulnerable women, just vulnerable.
Yeah, and then they thought it was sort of longish brown hair.
Okay.
So a lot of women were sort of chopping their hair off completely, doing the like.
I remember that. I remember. And then wasn't there something that kind of developed from that, where a lot of women's rights came out of? Is that right?
Yeah, because they were saying basically like, why should we be the ones scared when it's this guy walking around?
Yeah, like why do I have to
go out?
Yeah.
Why should I not go out because a man is deciding that he wants to kill a bunch of women, kind of thing?
Why should you restrict my freedoms and my choices for somebody that you can't catch? You know.
Yeah. So a lot of women were actually going out together.
Yeah.
In groups, which, in fairness, I still do that anyway. But that's
I think that's just kind of safe practice in general. But to come down and make some sort of laws about women, you only women have a curfew. Oh, excuse me, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the women need to be in by no. And then he actually got caught in Sheffield, so that's where I live. He was caught. It's not far from me, actually. It's about 10 minutes like this way from me. And it was a sex worker that he had in the car at the time. And the reason he got caught is such a stupid reason, but you just like, thank God you did do this.
Right.
He had a tail light out.
It's something to the cotton by accident.
He had a tail light out, and a policeman sort of went up to him. He like pulled him over and he said, popped your head in the car, you know, like you do. And he was like, oh, dude, you have a tail light out. And he's sitting next to this this lady who was a sex worker at the time. And obviously the cop was like, this is a bit weird.
Yeah.
So he starts panicking. And the cop's like, you know, you only have a tail light out. Why are you freaking out? And then he notices that he has some like weapony looking things on him. And he says, can I just nip in this bush for a pee? So the policeman's like, yeah, fine.
Ooh.
Okay.
Peter Sutcliffe ends up going into the bush to pee, but then whilst doing that actually gets rid of the hammer and the rope and everything. So the police were like, okay, well, we're going to take this guy in. Didn't find anything on him, but then went back to it and was like, where this guy went to pee, there was, you know, a hammer and everything. And that's how they caught him because his tail light was out.
Oh, wow.
That's scary. I'm glad things have progressed and we've got better.
Yeah. You could just get away with your own murder by sending in like some other guy's voice, like, oh, it's that guy. Yeah. Not my accent.
No, not my accent. Well, Dayna, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to have you on, and we look forward to the participants, and we look forward to seeing who you guys choose. I mean, how are you going to pick?
I don't know what they think about it.
Everyone's with.
Yes, yeah, everyone is, and just, you know, be creative and go with it, right?
And do the new hashtag takeover too.
Yes, Suspish UK takeover 2. All right, Dayna, thank you so much. It's so lovely to have you. So nice to meet you and chat with you. And I can't wait to hear the feedback from the winner and using your products.
Yes, very excited to hear the feedback on it.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. And we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. was just fabulous. This UK takeover has been phenomenal. These looks that we're doing, these challenges, and the history and everything that's behind there. If there's something else that you guys would like to see, if you have some topics that you're interested in learning a little bit more about, just let us know.
Yeah, exactly. And share whatever you want in the group. Like, no colours, British, anything. Makeup look, makeup artists, all British. We've got 2 weeks. This is the second week, and then that'll be funny. Yes.
And we've got our birthday month coming up. So much. October is the anniversary of the Suspish Squad, of being a part of this amazing group, and all the things. Like we're doing a whole month-long celebration, and I just can't wait for that. If you want to learn how to or learn more about it and kind of participate, just give us one of us admins a message, and we'll make sure that you are part of the big birthday bash.
Exciting. Halloween and birthday bash is going to be a busy month.
And my birthday.
Oh, well, when we go, even more reason to celebrate.
And Bailey will be back. Bailey's taking a break, right? Everybody needs a break. Everybody needs a downtime. She's stepping back for a few weeks from her videos and from the podcast. She said herself she'll be back in October just in time for Halloween. And we can't wait.
Yeah, so much fun. Lots to do.
Yeah. Well, I love you. Thank you so much for joining me. I love this chit chat. I love being part of the UK takeover. And stay tuned. More winners announced.